creating money out of thin air legally. In the first video, I explained that it was possible with Bitcoin to literally create money out of thin air. This is possible for a process called mining. Now, it is very important here that we don't get hung up on terminology and then get confused in any way. So why it is called mining isn't terribly important. Everything has a name, and it so happens that the process by which new Bitcoin is brought into circulation is called mining. It could have been called fishing, minting, or drilling, so the term used to describe it is immaterial to a large degree. Now, I suspect that it was called mining to give it a certain similarity to things like gold, so that we could all more easily relate to it as a process that produces a valuable commodity. Bitcoin is a computer program. That program produces a new block of Bitcoin roughly every 10 minutes. Now think of a conveyor belt with those blocks on it, and let's look at the blocks now as boxes for ease. As the boxes come along the conveyor belt roughly every 10 minutes, certain types of powerful computer chips have the ability to open those boxes. But only one box can be opened at a time, and it is opened by the first computer chip to solve a mathematical puzzle. This is not important to remember for now, but that process with the powerful computer chip is known as hashing. Once a box is opened, a message is sent around a network known as the blockchain, and everyone connected to that network, each one of those is referred to as a node, is updated to the fact that another box in the chain has been opened. This message will also tell each node how many bitcoins and how many transactions were contained in the block that just got opened. Now that a new box has been opened, everyone connected to the network can see the contents at the same time, and they can also see who opened it, so they can all now confirm those details. Part of the content in the box is a reward of new Bitcoin, but only the owner of the first computer chip to open the box gets to keep this new Bitcoin. Once all this new information is confirmed by enough of these nodes, then that confirmed information is automatically added to the content of the next block coming along the blockchain. And remember that for ease, we're visualizing the blockchain as a conveyor belt to make it easier to understand this process. The most important thing to remember here is that it is this process that creates new Bitcoin, and only the person or persons who own the computer chip that opened the box gets the new, freshly created or mined Bitcoin. That is how Bitcoin, which, as we discussed in the first video, is 100% a form of money, can be created out of thin air. Now there's much more of an explanation to follow later about how this really works, should you want to find out all about it. But for now, we have established two very important things. One, that Bitcoin is real money. And two, that there is a way to acquire Bitcoin without buying it, effectively creating money out of thin air legally. In videos to come in this series, I will explain how you can buy Bitcoin and also how you can get involved in mining Bitcoin. As we move forward, you will learn everything you need to know to become comfortable with this new form of money. And remember this above all else: it is only new to you until you too know all about it.